Mattai chapter 22. And Yeshua answered and spoke again in parables to them, saying, The kingdom of the skies is likened to a certain king, who made a marriage feast for his son, and sent forth his bondservants to call them that were bidden to the marriage feast. And they would not come. Again he sent forth other bondservants, saying, Tell them that are bidden, Behold, I have made ready my meal. My ox and my fatlings are killed, and all things are ready. Come to the marriage feast. But they made light of it, and went their ways, one to his own farm, another to his merchandise. And the rest laid hold on his bondservants, and treated them shamefully, and killed them. But the king was wroth, and he sent his armies, and destroyed those murderers, and burned their city. Then saith he to his bondservants, The wedding is ready, but they that were bidden were not worthy. Go ye therefore to the partings of the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage feast. And those bondservants went out into the highways, and gathered themselves all as many as they found, both bad and good, and the wedding was filled with guests. But when the king came in to behold the guests, he saw there a man who had not on a wedding garment. And he saith to him, Friend, how camest thou in hither, not having a wedding garment? And he was speechless. Then the king said to the servants, Bind him, hands and feet, and cast him out into the outer darkness. The weeping and the gnashing of the teeth shall be there. For many are called, but few are chosen. Then went the Parishayah, and took counsel how they might ensnare him in his talk. And they sent to him their disciples with the Herodianoi, saying, Teacher, we know that thou art true, and teachest the way of the God in truth, and it is mattering not to thee about anyone, no one, for thou regardest not the person of men. Tell us therefore, what thinkest thou? Is it lawful to give tribute to Caesar or not? But Yeshua perceived their wickedness, and said, Why make ye trial of me, ye pretenders? Show me the tribute money. And they brought to him a denarius. And he saith to them, Whose is this image and superscription? They say to him, Caesar's. Then saith he to them, Return ye therefore the things of Caesar to Caesar, and the things of the God to the God. And when they heard it, they marveled, and left him, and went away. On that day there came to him Saducayah, they that say that there is no resurrection. And they asked him, saying, Teacher, Moshe said, If a man die, having no children, his brother shall marry his woman, and raise up seed to his brother. Now there were with us 7 brothers, and the first married and deceased, and having no seed, left his woman to his brother. In like manner the second also, and the third, to the 7th. And after them all the woman died. In the resurrection, therefore, whose woman shall she be of the 7? For they all had her. But Yeshua answered and said to them, Ye are being deceived, not having known the Scriptures, neither the power of the God. For in the resurrection they neither marry, nor are given in marriage, but are as messengers in the sky. But concerning the resurrection of the dead, have ye not read that which was spoken to you by the God, saying, I am the God of Abraham, and the God of Yitzhak, and the God of Jacob? He is not the God of dead ones, but of living ones. And when the multitudes heard it, they were astonished at his teaching. But the Parishayah, when they heard that he had put the Sadduqayah to silence, gathered themselves together. And one of them, a law expert, asked him a question, testing him. Teacher, which is the great command in the law? And he said to him, Thou shalt mindfully love Lord Yahweh thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. This is the great and first command, and the second like it is this, Thou shalt mindfully love thy neighbor as thyself. On these 2 commands the whole law hangeth, and the prophets. Now while the Parishayah were gathered together, Yeshua asked them a question, saying, What think ye of the anointed? Whose son is he? They say to him, The son of David. He saith to them, How then doth David by Spirit call him Lord, saying, Lord Yahweh said to my Lord, Sit thou on my right hand, till I put thy enemies under thy feet? If David then calleth him Lord, how is he his son? And no one was able to answer him a word, neither dared any man from that day forth ask him any more questions.